Alrighty guys, Tan the Fireman here, back with some more Palworld content. Guys, forgive me for the lack of videos that y'all have seen over the past week. I just got finished moving and oh my gosh, I'm so excited to bring you guys back some more weekly Palworld content. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today is Palworld's endgame. It's on everybody's mind. We haven't received a lot of info from the developers regarding what exactly is going to change and what's going to be improved on in the endgame, but it's obvious to me that that's what everyone wants. But the game may see an incredible change and overhaul really soon. Palworld is far more linear than any other open world survival game I can think of. And not just because you're restricted to a single map. You could go wherever you like, whenever you like. Players will always find the same landmarks, pal habitats, and skill trees in the same places in Palworld. And I think there's something to be said to reflect the map design, but such clear-cut linearity in Palworld means there's a clear endgame. At some point in your time exploring the Palpagos Islands, you'll have done everything there is to do. All of this is compounded by other choices in design. Eventually, Palworld finishes, and due to its rigid layout of its map, whatever incentive you felt to start a completely new game is vastly diminished. Time and time again, we've seen incredible games flourish because they've actively listened and seek out feedback from their community. And not only that, I want to see some sort of story and lore tied to Palworld. I'm a huge PvP fan, but for my PvMers out there that would love to have a story involved and some sort of narrative, I know that that would be amazing. There's so many routes that Pocket Pair can take, but what is concerning is the pace of which they're going. And it's clear that the last couple of patches have been almost steps taken backwards, having to fix bugs and glitches. While yes, those are important, it also shows us that the game has lots to go, and so they really want us to push for success. Now you might be saying, Tanner, what do you mean? They've already been successful. And I know that. I know that they surpassed 2 million concurrent players on Steam, and only PUBG was able to pull that off. But my fear is that this success is going to be short-lived, and that's always a terrible thing to happen, especially whenever you have a game that has so much potential like Palworld. Because Palworld's numbers were nowhere near what they were at launch, but at least it's still one of the most played games on Steam. Pocket Pair has been receiving requests from players on all platforms, PC and Xbox, for content drops. As I'm recording this video, it's unknown when updates are in store. They could be a long way off. One of Palworld's developers recently teased some major updates coming to the game soon. One of these has been the subject of much discussion and could be especially beneficial for players who have already completed the base game. Now, we've already discussed a raise in the level cap, but it isn't clear to me that Pocket Pair would just stop there. Introducing fresh content often insinuates a new level cap. While players may make new objectives for them to pursue, these may feel inconsequential without evident character advancement. This practice mirrors a common approach in MMOs, with Palworld regularly unveiling new raid bosses, each requiring higher player level caps for those who might challenge them. At least that's how most MMOs work. Being a big World of Warcraft guy myself growing up, with every major expansion came another level cap increase. And personally, I don't think I'm asking much. It's not like Pocket Pair is going to be reinventing the wheel, but they certainly have room for what they got to work. In fact, the upcoming Bellinor raid might suggest a level cap increase already on the way. It isn't clear to me how the raids are going to be structured in the future, or whether or not they'll be catchable. I'm sure a weaker variation of it will be catchable, but like I said, that's only a theory. At least that would make sense to me. According to Bucky, and like we said in a past video, a higher level cap is likely to come in the addition of new pals. So new pals, Bellinor, I mean, it's kind of adding up to me that Bellinor would be one of those pals. We've also already discussed the Palworld roadmap, which in my opinion looked very impressive. It looked fantastic. But for the last couple of patches, they've really just been focusing on bugs and glitches that have prevented players from appropriately playing. So the ball is certainly in Pocket Pair's court. Will we see an increased level cap? Will we see amazing raid boss? And will we see more pals? I certainly think so. At least I hope. But until next time, guys, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. If you guys want to see more Palworld content, please drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Love you guys. Take it easy.